everyone, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. This is Tarot by Melissa, and for today's reading, we're going to be looking into the question, what makes you attractive? Or you could also go into it asking, what do others find attractive about you? This was a reading that was requested by a subscriber, and I thought that this could be really fun to incorporate into the channel. Let's get into our disclaimers. So this is a general reading, as with all the readings that I post here on YouTube. So when you're watching a general reading like this, always keep in mind that the messages may or may not be specifically meant for you in your selected pile. Remember that it's a collective reading, so even though you're choosing a specific pile, it's still not going to be the same as a personal reading because a lot of other people will have chosen the same pile as you. So when you're viewing the content, just make sure that you're tuned into your intuition and really making sure that you're being discerning. If a message feels confusing or if it doesn't really feel like it fits for your situation, simply just release it and let it go and respect that that message was for someone else. If your pile that you chose doesn't resonate at all, then it's possible that there just isn't a message for you in this reading, or maybe that you need to select a different pile. So just keep that in mind. Watch with caution. Don't let any of these general readings get you upset because, again, it's not personal, it's collective. Okay, it's not specifically targeting you. If you guys did want to book a personal reading, all the details on how you can book one with me will be linked in the description box down below. All right, so let's go ahead and select our pile for today's reading. We are working with a choice between 3 different piles. For pile 1, we are working with this blue kind of yellow color. This says Lighthouse on it. For pile number 2, we're working with this orangey color, which says Sekhmet on it. And then for pile 3, we're working with this pink color, which says Himalaya. So I want you guys to take a deep breath and really think about the question that we're asking today. So, what makes you attractive? Go ahead and select the pile or the color of the card that you're feeling the most drawn to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below to locate the timestamp of your selected reading. See you there. Hello, pile number 1. If you guys were drawn to this Lighthouse color from the Color Mage Oracle, this is going to be your message. And today I actually decided to go old school, pick a card, and pre-shuffle everything off camera. So let's go ahead and start with just these first couple of cards. So you guys selected the Lighthouse, which says Saving Grace. Ooh, and then you guys also have the energy of transgression here. And I feel like we're going to need to, because I don't know if YouTube is going to like this, so we're going to have to cover her up a little bit. Okay, so pile 1. Okay, so we have Saving Grace. We have transgression coming up here. So why do people find you attractive? We have the Strength card. Ooh, we have the 7 of Swords. Okay. I feel already like my pile 1 viewers could be watching for a specific person that you're wondering about, because this feels like somebody's very specifically tempted by you. But let's just go ahead and let me just kind of jump into what I'm seeing. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the Color Mage Oracle card that you guys selected, which says Lighthouse, and it says Saving Grace on it. Okay, so to me, when I see this card, I feel like what people find attractive about you, or what this person that you guys are thinking about finds attractive about you, is that you all are kind of like this light in a storm, right? When I think of a lighthouse, I think of how it's like out there almost in the middle of the ocean, and it's showing like the ships and the people around it the way. It's providing light and darkness, light through the storm, okay? I think a lot of you guys who chose this group, you may draw in a lot of people who are sometimes toxic or going through difficulties in their life, because you are this saving grace. You are this light, this source of light to them. Somebody who is able to provide guidance. And I also feel like you guys are someone, people find you attractive because you're able to kind of show or highlight the areas of darkness in the other person, right? I feel like people also find you really physically attractive with the Strength card here. And that's definitely coming through here with this transgression card as well. There's an element of temptation here with the snake and just like how she's kind of out there eating this apple. For some of you guys too, your physical body could be something that a lot of people find attractive about you, like the way that you look, the way that you take care of your body. You guys could be very like voluptuous and feminine, and there's just something that's very tempting about your energy. I also think I'm guided to say for some of you, people like your like private areas. I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. If that's for you, you will know. If it's not, just discard. But yeah, I definitely can see that people find you really physically attractive, or this person you guys are asking about finds you really tempting, really physically attractive. I think there's also, though, a side to you where it's like, even though you all may be like really physically beautiful to other people and really tempting to other people, I feel like there's also a side of you that's really calm, cool, and collected, right? Like, you know how to tame your wild side, or maybe you don't show your wild side as often as people would like to see it. There's just like this energy of you being very controlled, right? Like very controlled and maybe even a little bit stoic, but strong. Yeah, look at this. Remember how I was saying like you shine the light on the darkness for people? And I was kind of like focusing on the lighthouse when I was saying that. I didn't even notice that that's kind of what was happening here, right? We have the Seven of Swords, right? So this is a person who's trying to get away from something, trying to get out of something. And we have this moon that's here spotlighting them. Yeah, you guys are somebody who shines the light on the darkness that people are experiencing. And I do think that there is something about this group where, like, especially if you all are asking about a specific person, this person knows that like they probably shouldn't be tapping into your energy, because to me, with like the Seven of Swords and this transgression card being here, this is somebody who's like lying or being sneaky or something like that. They're very tempted by you. So they may perceive you or be attracted to you because you're somebody that they can kind of connect with on the low, physically, perhaps. But I feel like that's just for some of you guys, not everybody watching this. What else am I getting here? There's a lot coming through, actually. I feel like there's a lot of air energy here because we have Aquarius on this card. And then we have the Seven of Swords, which I think is also Aquarius, but I can't remember. I feel like people are drawn to you, Pile One, because what people find attractive about you is like the fact that you all might be a little bit rebellious, I would say. Like you may be a little bit rebellious and kind of you go against the grain. You know, you don't necessarily do the traditional thing with your life or live your life in a really traditional manner. You do what works for you. And I kind of see that energy coming through the Seven of Swords as well. Like the Seven of Swords is someone that kind of moves in silence, and they kind of like, they're doing what is right for them without necessarily caring about other people, you know? So I could see that coming through for some of you guys as well. Let's take a look at our next two cards. We have Blooming. Ooh, and then we have Creative Luck coming up here as well. Okay. What do people find attractive about you? Pile One. So let's take a look at the first goddess that we have here. It's your time to shine, and you're coming into your own with the assistance of Goddess of the Underworld and Prosperity, Erikura. You're being recognized for the beautiful soul you are. Get ready to blossom. So there's something here about you guys like coming out into the light as well. You know, with the lighthouse, I was getting that you all may be a source of light to others, but I feel like there's also something about you emerging out of darkness, right? Because the Seven of Swords is energy that's in the dark. That's, you know, it's being spotlit here in this card. And that's what this goddess is talking about. I feel like people find your soul, your spirit attractive. Yes, there is that physical attraction, but I feel like maybe this group, I feel like this group is wanting, especially with like Aquarius being here. I don't know. I get the sense that you guys are wanting to kind of like not have everybody always see the physical first, you know, because the strength, again, it's very restrained energy. It's kind of holding back that raw, like physical attraction or that sexual energy. I feel like people are starting to recognize you for who you are within your soul, your spirit. You guys kind of have this glow about you that just radiates off of you. So I feel like even if you guys were having like a bad day where you maybe felt that you didn't look your best, people would still find you attractive because of your soul and just who you innately are and what radiates out of you. We also have creative luck. You'll experience an influx of positive coincidences, soon also called luck, especially in all things creative, thanks to the goddess of creativity and luck, Benton, appearing before you. So you guys may also be someone who's highly creative, and people find this attractive as well. Maybe some of you all play music. I'm seeing that here, and people are attracted to you for that. You guys, I think, also bring positivity into other people's lives, which makes a lot of sense with this lighthouse being here as well, right? As we're talking about how you're the light, the source of light in the darkness. People see you as lucky. And I'm sorry, is this like a snake again? We have multiple snakes coming up here. Synchronicities, you guys. I want to look at something really quick before we continue. Please hold. So I'm just looking up the spiritual meaning of a snake because I have my own kind of intuitive interpretation of it, but I want to see what it says online. So when snake slithers in as your spirit animal, the mystical will become the norm. Snake as a totem animal belongs to those who stay grounded through ultimate transformation. Call on snake as your power animal when singular focus is needed to achieve your goals. This makes a lot of sense with that Seven of Swords, you guys. And so there's like a lot of this energy of you guys going through a rebirth or going through a transformation, which makes a lot of sense with the snake, because if you think of a snake, it kind of like outgrows its skin, you know? So as it continues to grow and mature throughout its life, it's constantly shedding its skin and new fresh skin is coming up to the surface. So you guys are transforming or have been transforming in some way, and people find this attractive about you, whatever transformation you've made. And you all are very focused on achieving your goals. You know, singular focus is needed to achieve your goals. I mean, it makes a lot of sense with that Seven of Swords, because the Seven of Swords is singular focus. It's about like doing what is right for you and, you know, achieving your goals at any cost, even if that means flying under the radar a little bit with it. Ooh, we've got fire energy coming up. We also have the winter solstice coming up. It just makes me feel like you guys have gone from this side. There's like this side of you maybe that can be very out there, and like with strength and the transgression card, like there's a side of you that can be really out there and really fiery and like sexy, and people really find you physically beautiful and physically attractive, really drawn to your body, your physical body. But I feel like you all also have this side where you can be more deep and reflective and more within to yourself. You know what I mean? It feels like you guys have gone through some sort of transformation where maybe you're leaving. I don't feel like you're leaving this behind. I feel like you're learning how to control it more, or learning like when is the appropriate time to embody this kind of energy versus this kind of energy. also kind of feel like going back to this winter solstice and the original message I was getting with the lighthouse, you guys like show people who they are. Like it's a mirroring sort of energy that I get from this. Like there's something about your presence, your energy that causes this other person or people in general, if you're watching for whoever, like randoms, like a random group or whatever, the collective. But there's something about your energy that causes people to stop and reflect, you know, on their own behavior and their own energy. But I feel like you guys are deep. Like you guys are a substantive person. You have this beautiful soul, and people really are attracted to that. I think people are just very naturally, magnetically drawn to your energy. And you have this beautiful like physical appearance that people are drawn to and people find attractive, specifically your body, I feel. But there's so much more to you beneath the surface. So it's like, I feel like once people have that opportunity to really connect with you in a meaningful way, they see the inner beauty as well that you have to offer. And definitely like your drive and strategy that you apply to your goals is attractive to others. We have another mirror here, which is kind of interesting, even though this isn't technically a mirror, but it's reminding me of one. We have Electra, the shining star, glow. I no longer dim my light. I shine bright for all to see. This is beautiful, you guys. All of these messages about light coming through darkness. Lighthouse. We have it here in the Seven of Swords. That's kind of the energy of strength, right? It's knowing when to kind of like, I don't want to say dim, but it's like you guys have a very powerful presence. A lot of people are naturally attracted to you. You have this fiery energy within. So I feel like you guys are just a light. You're just a light to other people. And it's innate to you, right? Just it's your presence, it's your energy, it's your essence, it's your soul. This is what people find attractive about you. And so even though there is this like physical attraction that people have, they also see the inner beauty because it radiates out of you. So pile one, this is interesting. Comment below. I would love to hear from you guys how you feel like this resonates, and let me know, did you ask for a specific person or did you just ask in general to know what others find attractive about you? Let me know in the comments. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so that you'll be updated when I post the next reading. I'll see you there. Bye. Hey, pile two, if you guys were drawn to this orange color, Sekhmet from the Color Mage Oracle, this will be your message. So we're looking today to see what is attractive about you, what makes you attractive, or some of you guys might be watching for a specific person, so we can pull that out as well. It's kind of up to you. We're going old school pick a card where all of the cards were shuffled off camera prior to the reading. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. So we've got obviously Sekhmet, the warrior spirit here. Ooh, we've got self-confidence coming up. Six of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. So pile two, what do others find attractive about you, or what makes you attractive? So with Sekhmet coming up, this is this beautiful warm orange color, and I see it here in the dress in this card as well. I do think, as this card states, that this is a very self-confident group. I think that your confidence radiates off of you. I feel like you guys have, I think that people find you physically attractive as well. Just like your physical appearance, I think, is something that others are attracted to and drawn to. I feel some of you guys could be like very, what's the word I'm looking for? I just feel like you guys are good looking. I don't know the word that I was looking for, but you guys are good looking by like most societal standards, I feel. But I do feel that you guys kind of are understated in it, right? Like you're not overly like showing your body. It's like a very classy energy that I get from these cards, and a very grounded and practical energy that I get from these cards as well. I feel like you guys could be really strong too. Like maybe you like go to the gym, or With the warrior spirit, I'm getting like a strong physical body, and I'm also getting someone who's a fighter. So something that's others find attractive about you, or something that makes you attractive, is the fact that you're willing to fight for what's right. Okay. You guys could have like a fiery or kind of feisty personality, although I'm really getting a lot more grounded energy than that. I think that's within you, but it may not be all of you, right? We have self-confidence, and we have Virgo energy being here as well, which is interesting to see Virgo here with the Six of Pentacles, because Virgo can be about the energy of being of service to others. And I see that with the Six of Pentacles. Something that makes you attractive is the fact that you're a generous person. I think that you all enjoy being of service to others. I think with this King of Pentacles being here, a lot of you have that kind of provider, protector energy about you. Someone that is really responsible. You guys might be really good with money. You might be really good with investing. Just the type of person that people can rely on. You know what I mean? The King of Pentacles is stability. The type of person that others can rely on. And this is what makes you attractive. Virgo also kind of ties in with health, right? So there could be something about a healthy lifestyle for some of you that people are really drawn to, that makes you attractive. But I feel that you all are just really confident. You're confident in yourselves, but it's almost like a quiet confidence. It's not like this need to kind of boast or be over the top with it. We have Release. It's a beautiful card. And then we have Joy coming up here. So nice. I like to pull the guidebook for these goddess cards because I don't really know them all very well, but let's see. This is a Yoruba goddess here. So this says, surrender your weary thoughts to Imoja, and she will carry them away for you. Connect with a loving spirit. She is washing over you right now, and feel nurtured when you release what isn't working for you. So I think this kind of speaks to like you all having a very nurturing energy about you. Like you're able, I feel like when people connect with you, because you're so generous and kind, and you have that natural energy of being of service to others, people just feel so cared for. They feel kind of light in your energy. Like you take the burden off of their shoulders, you support them. It's like people feel lighter after having an interaction with you. Like this beautiful water energy. I think of them just like feeling like they can just kind of float, and just more easily tread water when they have the opportunity to connect with your energy. Let's look at Hathor next. This is an Egyptian goddess of joy. All right, the golden one appears to usher in a new era of celebration and joy. You find happiness if you decide to pursue an avenue you're contemplating. So definitely your energy, it kind of ties in with the orange color here. Like I see you all as having a very kind of easygoing, vibrant energy about you. Maybe a lot of you guys come across as being really happy, or I almost get like cheerleader vibes from this, right? Like you're the person that cheers other people on. It's part of like you supporting them. But you bring that joy, that joyous kind of light energy to other people. They just feel really safe and comfortable with you. What else was I getting with that? It just flew out of my head. I definitely feel like in terms of physical appearances, I'm seeing a lot of hair standing out to me here in these cards. So a lot of you guys may have like really beautiful hair, or hair that others find really attractive. But I'm still kind of getting like an understated sort of presentation that you put out there. Like it's sexy, it's beautiful, but it's not like everything out on display, if that makes sense. Not that it's wrong either way, but that's just what I'm getting. And this is what makes you attractive. Ooh, we have dream time, creation. Ooh, and then we have the summer solstice. Oh, these are so beautiful, pile two. Oh my gosh. I think that you guys are really creative as well. Like there's something about you that is very creative. Maybe some of you all are artists, or with this Hathor energy, maybe some of you guys have gotten some success or achieved some success through some sort of creative endeavor. Like maybe you've turned a hobby into a business or something like that, but this is giving me very artsy energy. And it's also kind of echoing this message of Hathor, which is about like following your dreams and like bringing joy into your life because you followed your dreams. So whatever your dreams are, pile 2, because it's going to be maybe different for everybody viewing this reading. It's like you have really put your dreams and your goals at the forefront, and you've built stability around these things. So people find that really attractive. It's like, wow, pile 2, they made it happen for themselves. They follow their dreams, and you're known for kind of being this source of creativity and creation. Summer solstice is like, you guys just have a very warm radiance about you. People just feel really warm in your presence. I don't know how else to say it. I feel like I've said that multiple times. So I think you guys just have this way of making other people feel at ease and making other people feel comfortable and peaceful and cared for. And you guys are such a light. You know what I mean? You are just such a light. You guys could have like a very vibrant personality where when you walk into the room, you light up the room, and people find this really attractive. People are drawn to you because of this. But very joyful, jovial energy here. Pile 2 for sure. We also have Maya, the Amazon Queen, battle. I am a devoted warrior of the universe. This kind of ties into the first card that we got here, which was the warrior spirit. You guys are somebody like that is a fighter. You know, you're not just going to give up. Perseverance being really key here. And I feel like with all this Virgo energy that's here and you all being like of service to others, I think a lot of the fighter energy here is about doing what's right for other people too, fighting for other people, standing up for what's right. I feel like some of you guys could also be quite spiritual. Just the way that it's saying the warrior of the universe, it's giving me this energy of fighting for the collective in a sense as well. But I feel you guys are really brave. You know, like you guys are really brave. And I feel like you all have been through a lot in your life too. With these warrior cards being here, you've been through a lot. You've had to be a fighter. And I feel like you all have achieved some level of success in your life where maybe you don't have to fight as much anymore because it seems like you guys are pretty stable, or at least you're perceived as being pretty stable. But I feel like you guys have been through a lot and people know that. Like you wear the fact that you've been through a lot on your sleeves. Even like the tattoos. You see that here? Like to me, this is like symbolic of your battle scars or the things that you've been through. Maybe some of you all like tattoos or have tattoos and you use tattoos to kind of commemorate really important experiences or trials that you've been through in your life. People find this attractive about you as well. I'm still getting hair. Like I feel like you guys have really great hair, pile 2. And I feel like this is very attractive about you as well. I see it in like every card. So beautiful reading, pile 2. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. Let me know how you feel like this may resonate with you and the feedback you receive from others about what makes you attractive. Did you ask about the collective or did you ask about a specific person to see how they thought about you? Comment below, let me know. If you guys are not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading. I'll see you there. Bye. Hey, pile 3, if you guys were drawn to this Himalaya card, which says pure love, this will be your message. So we're looking into what it is that makes you attractive. Going old school today, and we pre-shuffled all the cards off camera for this pick a card. So let's see what you guys got. So we have Himalaya. We have choice. Okay, we have justice. And we have the 3 of swords. Okay. I feel like I need to cover her up for YouTube just in case. Okay. I'm going to start here. I just have to say, this card really creeps me out. I just got this deck recently, and this is giving me very like creeper energy. So I really hope that that is not something that you guys are going through right now, but it's just kind of what I see. You guys could just have like a lot of people who watch you, who keep eyes on you, who kind of like lurk or just like watch you from afar. Like watch you on social media, something like that. It just finds you really attractive. I don't know. Um, so let's start here with like pure love, Himalaya. So Himalaya is a really cleansing mineral. It's a salt, right? Himalayan salt. So to me, when I see this card, this tells me that you guys, one of the things that makes you really attractive is that you have a very cleansing and purifying presence. This card also says pure love. So you all may be the type of person who sees the good in everybody, right? You see the good in everybody. You show up in an energy of love and light. This may not always serve you in your highest good with that Three of Swords being here, but at the same time, with Justice being here, I feel like this shows me that you all are very balanced. So even though you are an energy of love, love doesn't always mean letting others walk all over you, right? I think that there is a level of discernment here with the Justice card where you guys are smart and you understand, what's right and what's wrong, and try to have a very balanced approach in your dealings with other people. You're neutral sometimes. Maybe even able to see many sides of an argument and look at things objectively versus subjectively. Some of you guys may work in the legal field as well in some capacity or do something with law, even if it's like not a lawyer. But I do feel that you guys have a very healing energy about you with the Three of Swords. Like, I think that something about you that's attractive to other people is because you come in with this pure love energy and you approach people, with positivity first, seeing like, it's almost like the energy that I get from this is someone who assumes positive intent before jumping to a conclusion. So it's like, even though there may be people around that sometimes have questionable intentions, you try to give them the benefit of the doubt first, before just assuming, oh, this person's all bad. You assume positive intent before just jumping to a conclusion. You know what I mean? A negative conclusion. But yeah, you guys with the Three of Swords, there's definitely a healing energy about you as well. Like for other people, I feel like people who are heartbroken, people who are struggling may be drawn to your energy because you guys have this way of just purifying and making them feel better. And, with you guys having Justice here, I could almost see you guys being very good advice givers too. Like someone who could help another person really see a situation from all sides and see a situation from a different perspective when they might be really like down and out. We also have Gemini energy here as well with the moon. So a lot of you guys could be really excellent communicators. Air energy here as well with Justice and the Three of Swords, actually. So lots of air energy coming up. So you all could be really excellent communicators as well. Really like connecting to other people through the art of conversation. And I kind of feel like you guys almost just like kind of keep to yourselves in a way. Like you guys kind of sometimes like stay in your room or just like stay in a lot. Like you're not super out and about. I want to see something here. What is this card talking about with choice more specifically? Let me read it. It says, prepare for love even if it doesn't yet have a face or a name. Love itself will bring the right person. It also talks about options, choosing the right person. This is interesting. I I wonder if you guys have also been manifesting love. I mean, I know we're asking what makes you attractive, but I'm just getting other messages, so I'm going to say them. I wonder if you guys have been manifesting love as well. Because this card really talks about making the right choices in love. And maybe that's part of the message, right? One of the things that makes you attractive, pile 3, is working on your discernment, because I feel like you guys have been hurt in the past with the 3 of Swords. Your heart has been split in the past. And maybe this person right here isn't really a lurker, even though it's very creepy the way that the artist drew this card. I don't think that it's intended to be that way. I actually feel like what this is talking about is the fact that love is just around the corner for you, and you just don't know who they are yet. Because you notice how you can't really see this guy's face, right? Maybe some of you all have had dreams about, who your partner is, or a partner coming into you, but you haven't seen their face in the dream. I've heard of things like that happening before. It's really common. And so there's something here about you being able to make the right choices through the art of communication. Let's continue. So we have Bridget, inner peace. We also have Oba, domesticity. Very interesting. Okay. I'm going to pull the little guidebook for this one. I feel like you guys physically also come across as just like very soft and beautiful. I'm getting a lot of really soft feminine energy from this group. I do think that you all, I'm not getting anything super specific yet in terms of physical looks, but I definitely feel like people find you really beautiful, to be really beautiful, really physically attractive, but in like this very soft feminine way. And I think you all may also have like a really beautiful body. At least that's how some people see it, whether you see it that way or not. All right, so let's start here. Bridget, the goddess of love and light, interesting, right, is bringing you a sense of peace and serenity. You've been going through something difficult. If you've been going through something difficult, you'll be through it soon. Perhaps it's time to start following the trail of blooms she's leaving behind. They'll guide you to a joyful rebirth. Yeah, so I kind of got that from this girl being in her room, right? Like, I feel that you guys really value peace and like Zen energy. And you all, because of this, you have a very peaceful presence about you. I feel like this group also maybe has been through, like the card said, especially with that 3 of Swords, it feels like you all have really been through some tough stuff, either recently or in the past in some way. And I feel that there's like some sort of glow up that you've been manifesting or actively going through right now. All right. We have Goddess of Marriage and Domesticity. Oba is signaling for you to focus on tending to your own home and domestic area. Leaning into your home life is going to help support you at this time. So there's something about something else that's attractive about you guys is your home. It makes sense. Like, she's sitting here in her room, right? She's in the house. Okay, so something else that makes you attractive is the way that you take care of your home and something about your domestic life. So some of you all could be mothers, homemakers. Even if that's not the case, you don't identify as like a homemaker, I feel like you kind of are, because something about your home is really beautiful and really attractive as well. And maybe your home is your sanctuary. Your home is where you find peace. We have the desert, vision quest. That's interesting. Ooh, and then we have the lotus flower unfoldment. Oh my gosh, these are so beautiful, pile 3. I feel there is like some sort of transformation for you guys, because desert, like a vision quest coming up, is kind of talking about when you are going out into the desert with, there's literally nothing there. Let me read it to you. Because the guidebook puts it better. It's been a while since I've read this, so I want to make sure I'm getting it right. Hold on. Okay. All right. A vision quest is a process whereby you spend a few days in the wilderness alone. Typically, you carry only water and some sacred items with you, and you spend most of the time praying or meditating. See, like, you guys, I think, are loners in a way. I think you either you are a loner or you've spent a good amount of time alone. And maybe you guys are very spiritual or very like tapped into your spirituality, your spiritual practices. And you, because of this, it's like you are exuding this energy of peace, which is very attractive to other people. Many who have completed a vision quest assert that it is a powerful and even life-changing experience and report vivid and profound revelations. It is said that the desert does not lie, so partaking in this can help you discover the truth about your purpose, or at least give you some clues. Okay, so it's like you guys have gone from this place of going within, spending a lot of time alone, and maybe you guys do still spend some time alone, right? But we're shifting into this energy of the lotus. Like there's something changing about you. When I think of this word unfoldment, it's like things blossoming and coming into the light. The little seeds that you guys have planted while you have been in your hermit mode or spending that time alone, they are getting ready to blossom and show themselves more publicly. This could also be about you guys really shifting from like being more introverted and isolated into yourself, and you've been shifting into this more open energy where you're really allowing people to see your inner beauty and your outer beauty. You're allowing people to kind of have the opportunity to see the real you, which is this beautiful energy of pure love. And I'm really drawn to this pink flower as well. You know, people may be noticing this shift, right? They may be noticing this shift in you, because maybe if you've been around a lot of the same people for a long time and you have kind of been in this more reclusive energy where you've been more to yourself, maybe people are starting to see you be a little bit more open now, you know, and they're finding this really attractive and seeing how beautiful you all really are, not only externally, but also on the, you know, internal as well. I also am getting that you give wifey energy or hubby energy, spouse energy. Take it as it resonates with you. People see you in this domestic kind of light. Ooh, okay. And then last but not least, we have the little star, divine. My inner child is whole and complete. This is heart chakra energy. Lots of heart coming up for you guys. This is so beautiful. You guys, this is such a cute card. Look at the little hearts in her hair. Oh, I love it. This is so cute. Inner child. Maybe you all have been doing some inner child work, or you're very in tune with the needs of your inner child as well. I want to pull. Just want to see what keywords we have on this. Embrace, merge, revive. Yeah, I think that you guys have been going through like a period of shadow work almost, this group. And I feel like part of this has been you reconnecting to your inner child and learning like to be there for yourself and learning how to meet your needs, your inner child's needs. And I think through these self-love, self-care practices, you've had some really beautiful realizations that have led to you being able to transform in a certain way. And I feel like now you guys are shifting and really blossoming and coming into this new energy of being just like a little bit more open, you know, a little bit more open and less to yourself. I definitely feel like for this group that love is coming into your life really soon, especially if you guys have not had a romantic partnership in a long time and you've really been doing your inner work. I really feel with this card here, there's somebody coming in for you. It could be somebody that already has kind of noticed you and maybe you don't know who they are yet. But it's like now you guys know how to make the right choices, where maybe in the past you weren't able to do that because there was some healing that needed to be done, some inner child work that needed to be done. Pile 3, I feel like your reading just went like off on this really random tangent. I know that we're supposed to be talking about what others find attractive about you, but I don't know. I just read the messages as they came through. So hopefully this helped give you some insight. Comment below. Did you ask what people in general find attractive about you, or did you ask about a specific person? Let me know. If you guys are not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I'll see you there. Bye.